everyone. Hope you're not getting sick of the Makita Power Tools videos. This is another one. I just want to have a look at the actual problem that I see with this particular drill here. It's a hammer drill, combi drill. It does the hammer functionality. It does your drilling, and it does your driving with the screw option there. And the issue I have with this one actually is it seems to do hammer action in all the modes. So I'm just going to plug the battery in here. Stick the drill bit in. I just got a red Robertson here. Ratchet that in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put it over to, let's see, I'll put it over to driver mode, because that's what we want to use there. And this does, the torque clutch does work here. So you can see I'm holding it there, and it's working. It's not it's slipping for me on the number 1 setting. So I'll just put a bit in, drive a screw here, and you can hear already that it's actually hammering. That's if I turn the torque all the way up, because I just want to drive it. You can hear that it's bumping, and that is the actual hammer drill in action. You're not actually supposed to hear that because it's not in hammer mode. If I put it in hammer mode, you'll see it's the same action here. So that's the hammer mode. Move this a little bit up here so you can see what I'm doing. And if I put it over to, again, if I put it to drill, still hear it hammering. I'm just going to put it in reverse here. Like I say, that is drill mode. Put it back in hammer mode here. And same thing, obviously. So there's obviously something incorrect in the transmission or whatever here for hammer mode. It happens to be Boxing Day when I'm actually doing this video, so I'm not actually, I tried contacting Makita's 800 number, and Home Depot isn't open for an exchange as per the original purpose of Boxing Day, where you take all your incorrectly sized clothes back and box them up and get the correct size or whatever. So I can't take this in and get a replacement or even get any support to figure out, what might be wrong with it. But I mean, I don't know what could be wrong with it. There's not a lot to mess up here. There's not a lot that I could screw up here. I mean, you select hammer, you select drill, or you select driver mode, and as long as it's not in between the modes or something, there should be no reason that it would be hammering on everything. If I can show you just by putting pressure on this chuck is actually spring loaded. If you push down, that's what engages the hammer mode, because there's a little slip ring underneath and it just bumps along. So if I put it in, if I just put pressure on it, you can hear the hammer there. If I switch modes, it doesn't stop. And that definitely should. Obviously for screwing and stuff, you don't want the hammer mode on. So it kind of defeats the purpose of having the collar here, because it doesn't make any difference what I select. It doesn't seem to. So that is kind of useless, and I'll have to take that back and have a look at it. It doesn't matter if I'm in transmission 1 or 2. You can hear that it just goes faster in that mode. But anytime there's pressure, if I go like this, if I put no pressure on it, then it doesn't go into hammer mode. But as soon as I put pressure on it, it starts the hammer mode, because it just engages that bumpy ring underneath there, and it shouldn't do that. You put it on screw mode again. Should sound like this, but when you put any weight on it, it goes directly into hammer mode there. So I got to take that back, unfortunately, and box it up, but I can't really I can't put the all the pieces together yet because I don't want to open the bags. There's a bag for the bit holder there and the belt clip, and I don't want to open that yet until I get confirmation as to what we're going to do with this here. Whoops, bumped the camera. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. I assume I'm just going to take it in, replace it with a different one. I'll try and take my my old battery with me so I can actually test it and see if it works. But to me, to my way of thinking, this collar does absolutely nothing. And according to the manual, it should do something. Let me just grab the manual. And I'll just read to you about the action selection here. Let's see. Functional description. Speed change. Selecting the action mode. For rotation only, it says, turn the ring so that the arrow on the tool points to the drill here. Mark on ring. For rotation with hammering, turn the ring so that the arrow points to the hammer. And it shows the little icons, which you can't see, obviously. For rotation with clutch, turn the ring so that the arrow points to the screw mode. So this actually doesn't appear to be doing anything. It should not be hammering at all on anything other than the hammer option. So let me just, I'll put it in screw and I'll see. Let's just see if the clutch is working. So the clutch is actually turned off right now because I'm on drill mode, so that works correctly. So that works. But it's just the hammer. The hammer doesn't turn off in any mode. So we'll have to get that figured out. So anyways, that's my my Boxing Day fun. Fortunately, I can't play with my fun tool until I get that figured out and sent off for repair or whatever they're going to do. I assume they're just going to give me a new drill that works. And according to the manual, everything I can figure out, I'm not doing anything wrong here. There's not much to mess up there. It just should not hammer on all the modes. So I'll take that back and I'll get back to you. I'm going to save my demonstration tool videos, you know, with my drill driver, which I plan to do next to show you the differences between these two and why I like the Combi for my general purpose. But I won't do that until I get my tool that I can use going forward, because I don't want to start using this and have it void a warranty or something because they said I used it. So I'll get that replaced, and then I'll get back to you with the video showing you why I like the Combi drill. Although the impact drill has its very specific purposes, and I'll show you that too. This works wonders for longer screws, 3-inch screws, for example, where your bits are slipping out, popping out, and stripping stuff. The impact works wonders for that sort of stuff. So I'll do that in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next video.